Hi there, welcome to Yoga with Donna. I hope you've all had a good week and thank you so much for joining me here on the mat. So today we're going to do a yoga practice for your abdominals and we're going to try and slim those core muscles. Before we get started, I'd just like to send a thank you out to Felix and Julia for my leggings. They're just so comfortable and the material is fantastic. It feels like I've got a second skin on. So anyone that wants any new leggings, I really recommend them. So I'll put a link in the information box underneath this video. So let's get started. If you feel uncomfortable kneeling, you can sit in easy pose with your legs crossed and put your hands in your lap. And we're just going to take deep breaths in right from your lower abdominal muscles, right through, just to relax them all before we start. And when you breathe out, just try and let everything go. Just really, really relax your whole body. So close your eyes, deep breath in, and deep breath out. Deep breath in. And wherever you've been today, or whether you've just got up in the morning, or whether it's at night, just let everything float away when you breathe out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Alright, for those of you who are comfortable sitting on your heels, you can stay here. Otherwise, if you might already be in easy pose. If you're feeling like it's a little bit too intense, sit in easy pose now. So we're going to take our hands onto our shoulders, fingers forward and thumb at the back. And we're just going to turn to the side, so sitting up tall on your sit bones, and then turn to the other side. So pulling up, so feel like that the elbow's leading you to the side. And then back up, so the right elbow's leading you around and back. Just breathe in and out at your own pace. And try not to come off your sit bones. And just keep your navel engaged. Don't just let it relax. Just keep lifted up off your heels, and just gently feel your navel pulling towards your spine. And then we'll do two more. Good. All right. Just relax your arms. Right, we're going to sit in easy pose. Those of you who aren't already there, and cross your legs over. And we're going to take our hands interlaced. We're going to put them behind the back of our head and try and stretch your elbows out to the side so you're not pulling forward on your neck. You're sitting up nice and tall. What we're going to do from here is we're going to take the opposite elbow, the right elbow, over to the left knee. So you come over and back up. You might not reach your knee, but just go as far as you can. And the idea is to head towards there and then back up and breathe in. Up, breathing in, breathing out as you come forward, breathing in, pull right up in the middle and over, coming up to the middle and over, and coming up and over. So your face and everything should be, or your face and your shoulders should be starting to face to the opposite side, and coming up and twist and back up. And one more, and back up. Alright, just shake your arms and hands out. And we're going to come round into lying on our backs. So slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time. To do this, it's easier if you put your hands just behind your knees. Slowly roll down. Get yourself comfortable on the mat. And bring your heels in as close as you can to your buttocks. Hands, palms down, just out from your legs. And then you're going to slowly roll up from your buttocks, slowly up into bridge pose. And if you need to, just check that you're going as far as you can by putting your hands on your buttocks to lift them a little bit more, to really hold them up there. And then what we're going to do from here is you're just going to lift your right leg up and then back down. So keeping lifted. You might even want to keep your hands on your buttocks so you actually stay up there a little bit easier It's up to you. And back down, up, breathing in, breathing out. Don't forget, don't hold your breath. And keep breathing. Breathe in and out. And we'll do a couple more. One more. And last one. Hold it here. Slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time until your sit bones are slowly relaxed into the floor. Good. Just bring your legs in to hug them. Just do a little circle around one way and then the other. Just to relax that lower back. Alright, good. And then we're just going to have your knees, just extend them out to a right angle and have your hands still in the same place on the floor, maybe a little bit further out. And you're just going to tap one foot out and then bring it back to meet the other knee. Tap one foot out, back to right angles, or as much as you can, and back. Point your toes, so your toes just tap on the mat and back up. Keep breathing. And back. Try and engage your navel to your spine if you can. And back up. Good, keep going. A few more. These are very gentle exercises, but they are extremely effective. And last one. Okay, just hug your legs in. Just roll your hips around. Good. Alright, just extend your legs along the floor. And we're going to take your right leg up to the ceiling. Point your toe. And it doesn't matter if your leg only gets to here. Just as high as you can that's comfortable with your other leg, with your foot pointed and stretched along the mat. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your leg slightly across your body, very small circle, and then back to center. So it goes across and back, and breathing in and breathing out, and across and back, very small, across and back, across, back, and again, and again. Alright, and then we're going to reverse it, so you're going to go slightly away and back to center, and breathing in and breathing out. Try and engage those core muscles. Just keep breathing though, don't hold your breath. And again, couple more, out and back to center, and out and back to center. Then hug your knee in, pull it into your chest, and then relax it down. And then we're just going to change over and do the other leg. So extend it up, and it's going to come across, slightly across, and then back to center, slightly across, very small circle. Keep breathing. Breathe in, and then out, in, and out, and out. Keep going, couple more. And last one. Hold it there, and then you're going to reverse the circle. So you go away from your body, then back to center. Just very small, away, back to center. Back to center, away, and back to center. Really engage the core. Back to center. Breathing through. Relax your shoulders. Keep going. And last one. Bend your knee in, hug it into your chest. Just relax your tummy muscles, relax everything for a moment, and then just relax your leg down. Alright, now we're just going to do an exercise where we're going to slightly lift your head off, and you're going to have your feet, your toes touching. Point your toes so your knees are out to the side, like in a frog position. And then what you're going to do from here is you're going to lift, and you're going to lift your legs up off the floor. So come back into frog, and lift, and frog, and lift. Frog, lift, frog, lift, keep going, frog, lift, frog. So your buttocks just come off the floor, lift, frog, lift. Don't strain in your neck. If you find it too hard with your neck, just bring your head back down to the floor. And two more, and down, and lift. Alright, just hug your legs in, relax your head on the floor and just roll around. Good. And then we're just going to roll over to the side and then push yourself up, and we're going to come to lying on our tummies. So find yourself on your tummy on your mat. So slowly come down. And what we're going to do from here is we're going to go into Sphinx pose. So place your elbows on the mat. Your fingers and hands should be just out from your shoulders, and your elbows right into your side. And then just have your feet slightly, or your legs slightly apart, and then you're going to slowly come up into Sphinx pose. So your hips should still be on the floor, your navel should still be on the floor, should be looking down, and you should be pulling forward like you're pulling forward with your hands on the mat. And just look forward to the edge of your mat. Or depends where you are, just look forward just a few inches in front of your hands onto the mat or the floor. Stay here for a moment and then relax down, and then coming back up. One more time, really pull forward, keep your legs extended along the mat, and then come back down. You're going to push back, come back, knees apart, toes together, and we're just going to stay in child's pose to finish. So we're going to do a couple of deep breaths in child's pose. So coming forward. If you need to put a cushion underneath your forehead, or if you need to, you can put a cushion underneath your heels, because we're just going to stay here for about 3 long deep breaths. So lift your arms, your elbows up off the mat, and take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And you can stay here for a few more breaths if you would like to. Otherwise, we'll finish here. This concludes the practice. So I hope you felt it in your core muscles, and if you did this every other day for a month, you'd find a huge difference in the strength in your abdominal muscles. Alright, so thank you for joining me today, everybody. Namaste.